Hey there and welcome to Trivia Ronin. I'm your host Douglas Larlam. Whether you're joining us live on Zoom or Twitch or after the fact on YouTube, welcome. We're happy to have you. Quick breakdown of the rules. 1, we're honor code here and you keep your own score. Feel free to cheat. You get nothing. 2, after each question, you'll get 45 seconds to answer. Absolutely do not show your answer until the time is up. And 3, if you're watching on Twitch, due to the delay, drop your answer in chat. When you see 5 seconds left, that'll time up with us live. Tonight there are 20 questions, 1 point each, 10 Waylas for 2 points each, and a story question at the end worth 10 points for a total of 50 possible points. Maybe some bonus opportunities sprinkled in. Let's play Trivia Ronin. Question 1. To the dismay of nutritionists, what chain restaurant's bistro shrimp pasta contains a reported 2,700 calories? 45 seconds on the clock. To the dismay of nutritionists, what chain restaurant's bistro shrimp pasta contains a reported 2,700 calories? Hey Carlos, hey Seth, welcome on Twitch. Did I do that? No? Oh dear. Oh dear. Four, 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Anybody? Olive Garden, Olive Garden, Olive Garden, Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Red Lobster, Appetizers? I hope that says Appetizers or Applebee's. It is, in fact, for the rest of you, Cheesecake Factory. The factory of cheesecake. The cheesecake is healthier than the shrimp dish. Question 2. To tour the USS Arizona Memorial at Pearl Harbor, you must visit what Hawaiian island? 45 segundos. What island has the Pearl Harbor Memorial of the USS Arizona? Has anybody ever been there? I've seen pictures. Spooky. It's like 5 feet under the water. A bunch of people died because they got trapped like 15 feet from the surface. Seven seconds. Just pick one of the islands. 210. Maui's not going to do it. Big Island's not going to do it, but the rest of you wrote Oahu. Oahu is the answer. More like a bravo. Okay. Question 3. Torts is a common first-year course for students in what professional school? 45 seconds. Torts is a common first-year course for students in what professional school? To me, I think this is very funny that there are 2 things that this could be and they're so very different. And I can't wait to see if anyone says the other one. Pop Torts. Torts is a common first-year course for students in what professional school? 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we got? Yeah. Yeah, Cordon Bleu and Culinary School. Those were the ones that I thought was going to be funny if people wrote it. But for the rest of you, law is tort reform, law. We were looking for torts. And I just think it's very funny that those were the 2 possible answers in my mind. And you guys went with those 2 answers. Lovely. Question 4. Traditionally made with fried seafood, a po' boy is a sandwich associated with what U.S. city's cuisine? Traditionally made with fried seafood, a po' boy is a sandwich associated with what U.S. city's cuisine? Terrific story about the invention of the po' boy. Carlos went culinary school. We've got Carlos and Seth on Twitch. I gotta talk to all of them, unfortunately. Ugh. Wish it was just Zoom audience. Fuck Twitch. Twitch, I love you. Seth, that is the proper answer. 3, 2, 1. We're looking for a city, Carlos, not a state. But yes, you got the right state. Is this a clean sweep? It does appear to be. Yes, New Orleans, or as Seth writes, New Orleans. Fuck the Saints. Question 5. Traditionally worn by golfers, +4s are a type of what? 45 seconds. Traditionally worn by golfers. +4s are a type of what? James, you got this one? You got that golfer slang? Resident par 3 pro, James? Yep. But if we kill all the golfers... 12 seconds. Carlos, that is one of the choices. Let's see him. Yeah. Not gloves, not cleats, not shoes, but we were looking for pants. Those kooky golfer pants. They're more like capris. Question 6. Traditionally, I put traditionally in front of like 4 questions. Traditionally, the U.S. Congress takes a month-long recess during what month? Brian, mute yourself. I got you. 45 seconds. Traditionally, the U.S. Congress takes a month-long recess during what month? When it's not forced on them, because they can't make a decision. I approve of my questions this week. So take that. Take that, judgment. It's a judgment-free zone. Got a 1 in 12 chance. Lousy smarch weather. Let's see him. What do we got? Make George walk across the room. December, January, December, February, December. But for all those Augusts, it is August. It's the August rush, as I call it. Nobody saw August rush. Question 7. Translating to fashion dispatch. What 80s band took its name from a French fashion magazine? I'm overgeneralizing maybe in only the 80s, but I'm mostly the 80s. Translating to fashion dispatch. What 80s band took its name from a French fashion magazine? Yeah. The kid guitar player with Robin Williams is the bad guy. I saw that trailer and I said Robin Williams is going to win an Oscar for this. Yeah. That's basically the answer to the whole thing. Well, spoiler alert. We were the 2 people who watched it. And we just spoiled it for no one. Cool. Yeah. I mean, he plays guitar like everyone now plays guitar. But back then it was so cool. What? They're hammering on. Let's see it. Duran Duran, no. En Vogue, no. But it looks like the rest of you pretty much put out Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode is correct. We were looking for a frozen George Clancy crotch. Depeche Mode. Question 8. Oh, a lot of people are freezing right now, in fact. I've got like 4 frozen screens. Is everybody else seeing like 4 frozen screens? Oh, nice. There we go. We're back. Question 8. TV journalist Jane Pauley's married, or at least was married, I think still married, to Gary Trudeau, a cartoonist best known for what strip? Unfair that I've done a golfer question and a cartoonist question, and Lawrence of Arabia has a golfer and cartoonist in their family. 45 seconds on the clock. Well, last week I did all movie mice, but I did do all its cartoon questions, not knowing at the time that his family was cartoonists. Yeah. Well, hey, look at you paying attention. And that's about 3 bottles in. Ten seconds. You guys have a third teammate, Zach and Brian? Oh, you guys should win. Let's see him. Yeah, Calvin and Hobbes, no. Dr. Katz, no. A lot of people, Marmaduke, no. But Doonesbury, for the rest of you. Farside is Gary Larson. Nope, Doonesbury is what we were looking for. And question 9. 2 words that have directly opposite meanings are called what? Two words that have directly opposite meanings are called what? Seth wrote, nobody reads Doonesbury. Grow up and realize Doonesbury's the only comic worth reading. Six seconds. Let's see him. I think probably most people remember the opposite of synonyms. It is, in fact, the oxymoron. Got it. No, it's antonyms. Antonyms are the answer. It's not the oxymoron. No, it's two. Oh, you're saying 2 words that... okay, hold on. Jumbo shrimp, oxymoron is 2 words. I can't eliminate oxymoron with my question, so I'm going to give you that as an acceptable answer. That is 2 words, and well argued. You should start with torts. Question 5. Or 10, whatever. I'm not paying attention. Typically marking the end of a conversation, the Spanish phrase vaya con Dios means what in English? Vaya con Dios, typically marking the end of a conversation. The Spanish phrase, vaya con Dios, means what in English? No, but oxymoron is 2 words, correct? Oh. Well... yeah, I guess I didn't consider it. He wrote down 2 words, but he did say... Anyway, still well argued. Honest to God, still well argued. I should have said what word defines when 2 words are exact opposites, but 3, 2, 1. Vaya con Dios. Go with God. Go con Dios. It is go with God. All right, guys, after 10, write down your answer. Circle it. Show it to me. Yes, go with God. Question 1 of round 2. UN lifts beluga ban was the headline. I should have put that in quotations. UN lifts beluga ban was the headline for a 2010 news story about international restrictions on what luxury item? US lifts beluga ban was the headline for a 2010 news story about the international restrictions on what luxury item? Da-da-da. It absolutely does not count. Unless I say something like spelling counts. I bet Allison gets this. Look at that jacket. She's probably totally taking this. She's probably using this product we're talking about. 3, 2, 1, 0. What do we got? Whales. What luxury item? Whales. Purse. Caviar is the right answer for the rest who wrote Kayar. Kayar is the right. Y'all don't buy whales? Oh, fuck. Boy, that's. Oh, welcome back, Cyrus. Question 2. I know who it was. Uggs originated in what country? Parfum, whale oil. Good choices. Whales, less of a good choice. 45 seconds. Oh, what's somebody help me out. What's the whale, like whale puke? Why can't I think of what it's called? Ambergris, thank you. Uggs originated in what country? Is anybody like basic and also knows this? I feel like the Venn diagram of people who know this and wear Uggs it's just a very small diagram. That's small crossover. Dumb white girls? Sure. I'll say that. Let's hit it. Sweden, no. France, no. Japan, no. Australia, yes. It is an Australian product from Australia. Question 3. Unaware he was starting an internet fad, in 2007, Charlie Schmidt posted a YouTube video of his cat Fatso doing what? Unaware he was starting an internet fad, in 2007, Charlie Schmidt posted a YouTube video of his cat Fatso doing what? Carlos, give yourself a point for ambergris, but Jasper, don't give yourself a point for ambergris. Correct. Always afraid of Jasper. I love the next question. I can't wait to see if anybody gets it. Let's see it. Yep. Licking his balls. Nope. Sitting in a box. Nope. But that is a good guess because that is a thing. Cleaning his butt. Nope. Puking. Nope. Playing piano or keyboard is the answer. We were looking for playing piano or playing keyboard. Question 4. The young internet memes. Question 4. Understood by folks familiar with the metric system, what day always falls within National Metric Week? Understood by folks familiar with the metric system, what day always falls within National Metric Week? Love this question. Much happier with my questions this week than I've been for like the last couple of weeks. It's a good, I'm like a good hair day. I'm having like a good question week. Also, I'm having a good hair day. We're rocking a kettle glazed visor. Everybody will get the next one. It'll be a clean sweep, so that's good. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh, you're so right, Chris, but you're wrong. Yeah, for the other people, 10-10, not 11-11. But for the exact same reason you said 11-11, it is in fact 10-10, October 10th, always must fall. That is what dictates what metric week is. Question 5 of round 2, unhappy with the 2010 Nobel Peace Prize award, what country launched its own Confucius Peace Prize? Unhappy with the 2010 Nobel Peace Prize award, what country launched its own Confucius Peace Prize? I can't say, but that wasn't the Obama year, was it? It only occurred to me now to ask. What year did it? Can somebody tell me when Obama won the Peace Prize? That's what I thought too, but no. Interesting. Interesting. Well, now we've got so much dissension. Someone's got to actually just look it up. 2009, because Zach said that with like a don't fuck with me on this kind of attitude. All right, let's see him. Yeah, you guys better all get this one. I think you'll all get this one. It's October 10th. The answer, yeah. Everyone who wrote it, I think, wrote China. It is, in fact, China. I don't remember this that well, but I get it. I get why they would be upset with that. Question 6. I don't know this first word. For half a point, can anybody say what this first word is for sure, definitively? Oh, no, sorry. The third word. The first word I don't know. Kewpies. If it's definitively that, then you get a half point. Unimpressed by Kewpies. Split lifts and basket tosses. A federal judge ruled in 2010 that what is not a sport? Oh no, she's just saying it, but now she's questioning herself. And she's going, I mean, what else could it be? Correct. That could be pronounced basketball. Did anybody play a sport that had Kewpies in it? Anybody here? No? I thought maybe Julian. Well, this isn't one. We just found out. Unimpressed by Kewpies, blah, 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 blah. Let's see him. Yeah. Synchronized swimming, knitting, polo, sex, dwarf tossing. Side note, so many of you get points, but cheerleading's the only right answer. You'll just get personal points, like, from me. If you wrote dwarf tossing or the other funny answer, polo. No, seriously, that's not. Question 7. Breakdancing's all of those you all get bonus points like as a person, right? I like that sex was one of the answers, like the basket toss. What, you ain't performing the basket toss on your girl? Nice. That's actually a pretty good joke. Question 7. Updated in 1997 to honor Princess Diana, Candle in the Wind was originally a tribute to what actress? I should have just said to who, but I wrote what actress. Updated in 1997 to honor Princess Diana, Candle in the Wind was originally a tribute to what actress? Casey and Julia taking their time writing it down. Both of them have both of their hands occupied, and they're like, oh, we got 17 seconds. Surely we'll be fine. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah. Selena Gomez, no. Fuck Michael Keaton, really good guess. Audrey Hepburn, no. It's the more Grace Kelly. I like the people who ventured away from the obvious one, but it was in fact the obvious one, Marilyn Monroe. It seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind. Question 8. Until his abrupt dismissal in 2011, John Galliano had been head designer of what fashion house since 1996? Until his abrupt dismissal in 2011, John Galliano had been head designer of what fashion house since 1996? I think I asked the next question before. So if I have, then you just get a free... I think I've asked this specific... I just had the thought to ask it, and I think I've asked it before. Five seconds. 2-1. Allison, you got this, right? Yeah. Versace, no. Playboy Mansion, no. Dolce, no. Gucci, no. Galliano, no. It is Christian Dior. We were looking for Dior. Christian Dior. Coming up on the end of round 2. Gryffindor. Solid joke. Question 9. Varieties of what beauty aid are often advertised as being acetone free? What is, not by brand, but what is the thing that is acetone free? We would all hope that, except it is advertised as such. Stoli vodka, now acetone free. Five seconds. 2-1-0. Yeah. Makeup remover, no, but God, heaven forbid. I don't know that I can say no to that. It's nail polish remover, but makeup remover feels very different. Because if you're rubbing that on your face, for shame. Technically, nail polish is a makeup. I just can't give it to you. Question, oh, hold on, I have to put it out there so people know that's what I wrote. Nail polish remover. Question 10, end of round 2. Until it was discovered to be toxic, asbestos was commonly used in buildings to guard against what? Until it was discovered to be toxic, asbestos was commonly used in buildings to guard against what? Once you write it, go ahead and start tallying your scores after 2 rounds. I like the fact that some people are so young in here, they just don't have a clue. I also like the fact that I just heard Casey joking about asbestos like yesterday, and I had already written this question. Now my question is, does Casey know why it's a joke? There's asbestos in your ceiling. See? That's the joke. You're gonna die. Let's see it. Yeah, mold, no. Complacency, no. Cold, no. The elements, no. Moisture, no. But temperature is also no. Fire. It is a fire prevention. Team Asbestos. All right, guys. Time for Wayla. We've got the George Clancy Frozen screen of them constantly waving. It's a glitch. Yeah, that's the weirdest, like, they're actually trying to, I don't know. I don't have a joke. I had a joke, but I realized that's not a joke. That's just the thing you're going to say. Okay, guys, so this is Wayla. If you are new or don't know, this is the visual portion of the night. I'm going to show you images, 10 images, one after the other, as it so often is. And I'm going to ask you a question about the image. Tonight we're doing alter egos. So you're going to give me the stage name and the alter ego of each picture. Each one is worth 1 point, so 2 points per. Question 1, to give us a feel for what's going to be happening, I need the... Oh, I don't need that. I lied. I need the stage name and the alter ego of... 45 seconds. Looking for... I don't want their birth names in any of these, so don't give me the birth name. I'm going to count it wrong. I want their celebrity name and alter ego. $20 seconds. I'm hoping this first one's a layup, but obviously I know there are some people who are like, oh shit, what's her name? Five, four, three, two, 1. A point for each. We're looking for, yeah. Okay, so Chris, you got 1, but the other person is Ziggy Stardust. We're looking for David Bowie and Ziggy Stardust, each one of them worth 1 point. And next, be very careful. Who is this stage name? Who is this alter ego? 45 seconds on the clock. If Darcy ever has children, she will sing this song to them as they fall asleep. I don't even know who that is. I'm just saying, make sure you get the alter... I'm joking. Why do I say I'm joking? That ruins the joke. Oh, no, sorry, George. All I heard was points for the... No. We're always looking for stage name and alter ego. Not real name, but stage name and alter ego. However, in this case, I believe stage name and might actually get it, but let's see him. You can't guess 3 things, Team Brian Boyhan. You get 2 guesses for 2 points. That's the whole point. We're looking for Eminem and Slim Shady. Eminem and Slim Shady. Yeah, that's, again, stage name. No one says Stephanie Germanotta. They say Lady Gaga. That's not her alter ego. That's her stage name. We're looking for stage name. And we're looking for alter ego. Real name is not important because fucking Tom Cruise has some crazy real name, and I'm not looking for the real name. I'm looking for Tom goddamn Cruise. I started the clock. That's how pissed you made me. Next. We need the stage name and the alter ego. And I can't restart the clock, so you have a little less time on this one. Does anybody know the alter ego on this one? Oh, Jasper, you fucking weirdo. By the way, her name is, she has a different birth name, a different real name than the name we know her by. So we need the name, we need the stage name. That's why it's fair. Let's see it. Yep. Wow, you really did know it. I'm so disappointed. It is Katy Perry. That gets you that. But then Kathy Beth Terry. But Katherine Hudson is her real name. Kathy Beth Terry is the alter ego. So the answer is Katy Perry, Kathy Beth Terry. Each one of them worth 1 point. Bravo. I think we're getting it. It's just we're working our way through. I need stage name and alter ego. And I already know Matt knows this, and you're looking at him, and he's saying it. I need the person playing the person and who the person is. We get it now. Kitty Purry. I love that. Let's see it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, yes, some of you, yes, no to the other people. It is Steve Coogan and Alan Partridge. We're looking for Steve Coogan and Alan Partridge. Give yourself a point for each one of those. Who is this person and the alter ego? Some of you are questioning, maybe. Some of you are thinking, do we know as much as we think we do? He had a career before. Six seconds. Seth, you got it. Well done. Give yourself 20 points. All right, let's see it. Yep. 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 It is Will Smith and the Fresh Prince. MC name Fresh Prince. This one's going to be more interesting. You know the rules? Who was the alter ego in 2007 or 2008? In 2007 or 2008, I need the stage name and the alter ego this person went by. Each one worth a point. I don't know if it was only for one album or what, but it was about 4 years. Three, two, one. Let's see it. Yep, 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 yep. Beyonce and Sasha Fierce. We're looking for I Am Sasha Fierce, and Beyonce or Beyonce Canales. "45 seconds. What is this person's stage name? And who is the alter ego? Respect. Yo, yo. I can join none of that. 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we got, guys? Oh man, so many people with no answers. Yeah. Yep. We're looking for Sacha Baron Cohen and Ali G. Playing the character, Ali G. Booyakasha. He went to... Did anybody see when he interviewed Posh Spice and David Beckham and says, now, your child, will they grow up to be a famous footballer like his father or a famous singer like Mariah Carey? Alright, this is just one of the best. And you should. And you should. 45 seconds. This is one of my better categories. Runs the gamut. We're looking for who is the stage name, who is the alter ego. I feel like probably Pud has an unfair advantage with this one. He has both the age and... Oh yeah, no, Mighty Joe Watts for sure. Mighty Joe Watts has got to be my front runner. He's my horse on this one. Three, two, one. What do we got? What it is, Jive Turkeys. Yep. Yeah, everyone who put it up there, Chris Angel Magician. Okay, so not that one so much. But Garth Brooks and Chris Gaines are correct. Garth Brooks being Chris Gaines. But also Chris Angel's a good answer. Yeah, for sure, 100%. He paid so much money to get that thing so dyed. Okay, I'm looking for not the actress. I want to know the character and their alter ego. I need first and last name of the character. Or you could argue you could argue the alter ego is the character in this one, and the character is the alter ego in it. Whatever. I need first and last name of when the clothes turn into regular street clothes. First and last name. I won't accept just the first name. Three, two, one. It is Wonder Woman. Did anybody get? Yeah, Julian went full name. Sid went full name. Well done. Diana Prince. We were looking for Diana and Sarah. Good job, Diana Prince and Wonder Woman. Is that the last one? Or we got one more, right? Who is the person who created that character, and who is that character? I'm looking for stage name and alter ego. "14 seconds. I believe Twitch has given up. They've gone home. They fell asleep. Fucking Zoom. 0. I love that. 0. Let's see it. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, so close, Mighty Joe. Andy Kaufman, yes. Tony Clifton is that bad person he becomes. And that is stop. Take your 3-minute break, but I want to... Oh. Okay. Guys, we're all back. Yes? We're good? We're going? Mute yourselves? Awesome. Tonight we're going to be talking a little bit about military, but it was going to be more, and then I kind of ventured off a little bit. So, the Jolly Roger. Everybody should know what the Jolly Roger is, but if you don't know, it's that pirate flag. It's got a skull and crossbones, but it doesn't always, and we're going to get to that. In what you may not know is, for the last 125 years, submarines have been using the Jolly Roger as we're coming into port after a successful mission. And not everyone does it, but a lot of people do it. Just recently, in 2017, the USS Jimmy Carter came in, and no one knows why, at least it's not reported why, but they had a Jolly Roger flying. Famously, every submarine during the Falklands War, they would all throw them up there, but no one knew what was going on. Two of my favorite stories are during World War II, the USS Proteus had an Italian destroyer run into it, but the hydroplanes, which are those wings coming off the side, the hydroplane actually did more damage to the other ship than the ship who rammed it. And that actually tore a hole in it. Okay, before I say what they did, what you need to know is their Jolly Rogers, they were sewing on patches. For 100 years, they've been sewing on patches onto these things to say what they did. If they sunk a U-boat, they put a white patch with a black U on it or something like that, okay? So the HMS Proteus had just a random one-off event where this Italian destroyer runs into it, and it ends up causing more damage than they caused to them. And they said, what are we going to do? So the guy took it and cut out a picture of cut out the shape of a can opener as the shape they put on their Jolly Roger. Another one was the HMS United, and they the commanding officer his wife had a child while they were on a mission, so they put a stork and a baby, and they saw that. So it was just sort of this calling card of what ship this is, and that's what the Jolly Roger has always been. But why were they aligning themselves with pirates? Why were they taking pride in this pirate thing? Max Horton. I suspect most of you don't know who Max Horton is. Max Horton was, during World War II, Rear Admiral in the British Navy. but he had a bit of a sense of humor on him. He became a rear admiral because the Admiralty wanted someone who had worked on submarines. And in World War I, he had worked on submarines. September 1914, 2 months after World War I started, his submarine sunk. The very first British boat sunk, or a German boat, well, any boat, but it was a German boat, sunk during World War I, and it was done by a submarine. And he told his guys, you know what would be hilarious? If we threw a Jolly Roger up the pole as we came in, because we're pirates. Why is that funny? Because back in 1900, and I don't know if you know this, and Chief Sea Lord is I just found that out this week. That's the head of the Navy in Britain. The Chief Sea Lord by the name of Arthur Wilson. He said about submarines, coincidentally, before they had any, he said that they were underhanded, unfair, and damned un-English. And he believed if we capture any submarines, we should treat their crews like pirates. So isn't it funny that the very first blow delivered from one side to another side, a naval blow delivered during World War I, the very first major war right after he says that, was done by his people in a submarine that he hated. So Max Horton said, you know, it would be hilarious. Remember what the old man said? Let's throw up a Jolly Roger. And it stuck. And for the last 115 years, they've been using the Jolly Roger as sort of a calling card for submarines. And that's the reason why. But they always followed destruction. And the reason I'm saying that is because that's actually not the reason for the Jolly Roger. Back in the classic age of pirates in the early 1700s, 1720s, was the really 1717, 1718, 1719, right in there. There was a very short period of time that pirates were like fucking news, right? And they had 2 flags, and people don't know this. They always think like, send up the Jolly Roger, we'll show them we're coming for them, and they, you see a ship on the they come on the horizon, and they get closer and they're approaching, and you see that black flag, and the black flag didn't have a skull and crossbones on it almost ever. I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean had a skull and 2 swords. That was Calico Jack. That's why they could use it, because it can't be copyrighted. It was Calico Jack's flag. They just used it. I mean, many of the famous pirates of the day had very different. Some had skeletons with hourglasses, basically saying, "Listen, your time's up. Death's coming." And they'd go, "Oh shit, we know that flag to look out for." It was a business card, basically, for pirates. But they had 2 flags, and people don't realize this. The better of the 2 was the Jolly Roger. They would throw that up and say, "Look, this is our black flag. The black flag means if you surrender, we'll come aboard, take your stuff, and we'll leave. If you don't surrender, we're throwing up the red flag." The red flag was called the blood flag, or the bloody red, or the pretty red. They called them those because it was this like, you should have taken us up on the black flag, is basically when they threw that up there. And that never makes it into the movies or the books about pirates. It's always the black flag, the yar. And anyway, so the Jolly Roger is not about destruction. The Jolly Roger is the exact opposite. We're giving you 2 options. We're starting with peace. Just give us your stuff and we'll leave. It's basically a gun in the back saying, "Give me your wallet," and you give them the wallet and they leave you alone. Like, that's what that is. So where did those flags come from? Well, actually, when they were first getting started, there were French privateers. Pirates, but privateers. They had French privateers who always used a red flag. And you had off the Barbary coast, the Barbary pirates, and they always used a black flag. And they were Muslim, and you might think of like, oh, that Muslim flag, that classic black with white writing, ISIL, but not that. That's not what it was about. But like, it's like that classic black with white writing on it. So there were 2 kinds of pirates the English were dealing with during this time. And it was Barbary pirates and it was French privateers. and they saw the red flag and the black flag with white writing. So they adapted that to their universe that they created in the Caribbean and all along the Atlantic coast of North and South America. And they had these two flags. So they were actually doing it wrong, because when they saw a red flag or a black flag, there was never any quarter given. But they took the two flags and said, black flag means quarter, red flag means no quarter. They actually did it wrong, and really, the submariners of the 20th century were the ones doing it right. They were saying, destruction, bring it. Like, we're throwing up the flag and we're killing you. Well, I guess they didn't do it beforehand, they did it after. It doesn't matter. My point is, enter 1718. A man by the name of Edward Teach, or Edward Thatch. He'd be more famous Edward Teach, but Edward Thatch was his real name. Edward Thatch becomes a pirate, and he has a black and a red flag. And he takes over La Concorde, which was a French Guineaman ship, and a Guineaman from the French Guinea coast of Africa, the west coast of Africa, was full of Frenchmen. And when he captures La Concorde, he tells the people, hey, look, you can go back to your people, and they're gonna hate you for giving up all of your stuff. It's a slave ship. It's got a lot of shit on it, and you're losing all of it. Or you could just disappear with us. You can come work for me. And they said, cool, we're gonna come work for you. So he befriends a bunch of Frenchmen. It wasn't long before the French go, hey, Cap, what's with the two flags? He goes, what do you mean? That's what we do. It's a two flag thing. Well, what do you mean? What's with the, no, but like, what, why a red flag? Well, you should know. You guys are the red flag people. Like, it's a red and black flag. That's the system, right? No, we only use a red flag. You're thinking of the Barbary people. They use a black flag, but none of us use both. Why are you using both? And he explains what it's for, and they go, okay, well, I think I see the problem here. You're calling it the Jolly Roger, and I think you think that we're calling it our flag, but we've been calling it the Joli Rouge, and that means the pretty red. We call our flag the pretty red, the Joli Rouge. And you just dumb Englished it into the Jolly Roger. And you're calling it, between the two, the black flag, the Jolly Roger, and really that should be the red flag. So, Edward Teach sits there and he goes, okay, well, I don't like this very much. I'm actually a learned person. I grew up in a family of smart people, so I'm gonna throw out the red flag. And the French people go, well, don't do that. You're a famous pirate. You can't throw out the red flag. That's the dangerous one. You should only sail under the red. He goes, no, but I like our black flag. It's got a spear poking a heart. Everyone knows it. It's dangerous. I look dangerous. I light matches and stick them in my hat and everything. Everyone's scared of me. And I go, well, that's fine. And he goes, so what, you're just never going to give quarter to anyone? And he goes, no, I'm going to keep to the code. I'm not going to kill anyone. So he throws away the red flag. He, from that point on, never kills another person in the 3 years, which it seems like it would be longer, but in the 3 years, he was the number one, the biggest, the most scared, the most legendary pirate of all time. He never kills another person because he honors the code, but he wants to keep the black flag, and he's so scary, no one ever fights him. And if they had, he would have just lost because he swore that it would have been given quarter to anyone who surrendered, but he's not going to fight them. So history remembers this person. History remembers them as Blackbeard. My question to you, the most famous ship of all time was not La Concorde. He switched La Concorde, that French Guineaman ship, and changed it to the most famous pirate ship name of all time that exists in real life and is not the Black Pearl. What was the name, 45 seconds on the clock, of Blackbeard's ship? La Concorde changed its name. He needed a cooler name. And frankly, I think my story was just long enough. Thanks, babe. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. The Flying Dutchman. No. The Lusitania, which would be very World War I. No. The Millennium Falcon. No. The Johnny Depp. No. The Samuel L. Jackson. No. It is, for the 2 people who got it. Oh, no. Yes, okay, you did get it. It is the Queen Anne's Revenge. Sorry, I misread you, Dr. Fauci. Queen Anne's Revenge is the ship of Blackbeard. I don't know between the 2 of you who had a higher score. Marissa, Lawrence of Arabia, we have 46 for Cyrus. 46 and a half for Lawrence of Arabia, and everyone is ecstatic that Cyrus loses. Big round of applause for Lawrence of Arabia. Bravo, guys. Bravo. Hell of a game tonight. Bravo. You guys were back and forth all night. All right, well, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for your support as we try to grow this experience. It's totally in the script to say that. It doesn't make it any less true. For all of us here at Trivia Ronin, I'm Douglas Larlam saying please, please, please don't be shitty. And I really, truly, genuinely, bottom of my heart, hope you learned something